Like, if you always want to shoot at this blue flag when you flick, it's about seeing that intersecting body with your eyes in your periphery and keeping your eyes on it as your crosshair moves over to it.
Hello everybody, nerds and nerdettes, everyone's favorite internet nobody, Nismospoolin here, and today we're going to cover a topic near and dear to my heart, and that will be flick shots. Now, there are a lot of tutorials and how-tos all over YouTube about flick shots, and one thing that I have noticed is that they are all wrong. Now, a flick shot and an aim shot are very, very different things. You see a lot of people on YouTube that are demonstrating flick shots that are just aim shots done very quickly. And a flick shot and an aim shot are not the same thing. A flick shot is a reactionary thing when something comes into your periphery and you flick to it and get rid of it as fast as possible, and then go back to your center. And what I mean by that is an aimed shot is carefully thought about, and you move your mouse from your an aimed shot can be taken at any point of your arm or wrist's location. But a flick shot will be from center over your point of comfortability in your wrist and then back to center again. So let's go over a couple of scenarios where a flick shot would be applicable and an aim shot would be applicable. So a flick shot is going to be something where you're either moving from point A to point B and something pops up out of nowhere, or someone drops down from somewhere that you weren't looking before, or there's an immediate threat that you need to work with. And flick shots are usually done with a really low TTK weapon, like a sniper rifle, an AWP, Desert Eagle, things like that. Things that can get rid of somebody in one shot. So, and an aimed shot is going to be something that uses something with higher of a TTK, or time to kill, or even melees and things like that, throwing grenades. When you're trying to learn how to flick shot, there's not really any specific drill or scenario that you can go over that will actually teach you how to do it perfectly every single time, unless you want to just do very quick aim shots, or you want to practice your target acquisition. Really fast target acquisition can look like flick shots, because you're just going boom, 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 from target to target to target to target. But a real flick shot goes over your wrist's full point of rotation and then back to the center.
Something very important when you're learning how to aim in any FPS game is something called your field of control. And what your field of control is the amount of movement left and right where you feel the most comfortable making an accurate shot. Your field of control is anywhere in this range of movement. Field of control from where I'm standing would be from here to here. Anything outside of this field of control would be a flick shot. So like that, or like that. When you need to flick is when it goes outside of your field of control. So if you're sniping and you see someone over here, which is outside of your field of control, which is here, you do something like that. And all of this is something that you'll get better with over time as your muscle memory starts to get better. Like, if you always want to shoot at this blue flag when you flick, It's about seeing that intersecting body with your eyes in your periphery and keeping your eyes on it as your crosshair moves over to it. As soon as your crosshair gets to it, you take the shot.
So as you saw there, anything that goes outside of your field of control is a flick shot. And a flick shot can't be practiced. It can't be trained. It has to come from experience and muscle memory. The things that you're going to train and you're going to practice are aim shots, and you're going to practice working on staying calm and staying collected. And as you get better at your aim shots, and as you get better at coming back to zero and then coming out of your field of control, then your flick shots will get better and better and better and better. You got to keep an eye on that intersecting body where you're looking and where your crosshair is going. So the center of your vision will be on what you want to hit, and your periphery will be your crosshair. And then as it comes up to it, then it's all timing after that. So as soon as you see your crosshair come to that point, then you can click, you can get them out of there, and then you go back to zero. And just like anything else with FPS games and mouse and keyboard and mouse, whatever you want to say, it's all about experience. It's all about muscle memory, practice. You can practice your aim shots, and then your flick shots will come along after that, naturally. One of the most important things about flick shots is you need to break yourself away from the idea that every shot needs to be perfectly calculated and has to be properly thought out before you take it. One thing that took me a while to figure out in my own gameplay was that you don't need to... The shot doesn't have to be perfect before you take it. You need to be willing and able to take shots in the dark and not know if your rounds are going to land, in order to improve or get some of those shots that would be considered a little bit more flashy or generally more effective. The more accuracy by volume is a good way to put it. The more shots you put down range, the more likely you are to hit something. But if you don't take the shot, you're not going to hit anything. So if something happens and it's out of your periphery and you just wing it, I don't want to say wing it because, you know, you're supposed to be learning, you're supposed to be getting better and like training yourself and blah, 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 blah. But sometimes you just got to wing it. Sometimes you just got to take a shot in the dark and hope that it hits. And sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But the more you do it and the more you practice, the more often those shots in the dark will find their target, and you'll be better because of it. So this has been kind of a short rundown of flick shots. I hope it helped you out. If you want anything else, just let me know down in the comment section below. If you want, I know there was a couple of people asking about keybinds. I'll see if I can make a keybind video tomorrow for you guys. But this has been Flick Shots. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys again maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'll try for tomorrow. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, night, and I'll catch you guys on the other side.
Hey, it's me. It's been a while. This is about sending you a alert. Can you do a close-up for me? I'm dead! Thanks, Hanzo! Dang it!